Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be making some tandoori chicken, also known as chicken tikka. Now for this, simply what we need in my bowl here, I'm going to be adding in my spices. So the first thing I'm going to be adding is already ground garam masala. So I'm adding in a teaspoon of that. To this I'll be adding in some ground coriander, which is that one, if you can see there. If you don't have a machine at home where you can grind your own spices like a coffee grinder, then simply just go to any Asian supermarket and you can pick these up. To this I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of salt. Next I'm going to be adding some curry masala, again a teaspoon. And next I'll be adding in my final spice, which is red chili powder. And by all means, if any of these quantities are too much in spices, then just simply reduce them just by half. And just a little bit more of an earthy, seedy taste, I like to put in some fresh caraway seeds to this. To give it a red colour, you can have orange or yellow food colouring. I'm just adding in some red food colour here, which is powder, and you can get it from any supermarket. Just a little splash in there, that's it. And to this I'm going to be adding in some yogurt. Any yogurt will do that you have to hand. So roughly about 2 tablespoons or 3, not too much, you don't want it too runny of a texture. Okay, next I'm going to be adding in a generous teaspoon of ginger and garlic paste, which I've already mixed beforehand. Okay, next what I've got here in my jug is some olive oil. So just need about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, not much. There we go. Okay, so let's give this a stir before we add in our chicken. Now I'm going to be using 2 pieces of breast chicken, which I've actually diced up, whichever you prefer. So in here is just 2 pieces of breast chicken, which I've already cut. Right, let's just mix all that in. And this is how quick. Okay, so my chicken has been chilling for an hour in the fridge, an hour and a half in the fridge, I'd say. Now, there's a couple of ways you can actually cook the chicken. Today I'm going to be actually using a tagine, something that I picked up on my travels. It's typically Middle Eastern, Moroccan, but I just think it's beautiful to cook in clay pots and the earthy textures it gives. I love that. You can either cook the tandoori chicken straight away in a saucepan for about 20 minutes, that's fine. It will still leave your meat nice and tender, or in a baking tray, in a baking sheet, and whack it in the oven for 20 minutes, same thing. So in my tagine bowl here, I've just drizzled some olive oil on the base, and I've just sprinkled on some white onion, half an onion actually I'd say, that I've actually just sliced up. To this I'm just going to be throwing in some potato. And again, all of this is optional. I'm just trying to make a meal out of this, so it's a nice accompaniment with the chicken. Potato and chicken is just fab. So splosh all that in. And now the next stage is we want to add in our tandoori chicken. There we are. Make sure it gets all nicely covered over potato and get it all in. And I'm going to cook this on a gas mark 4 to 5 in the oven for at least 20 minutes. And finally, all I want to do is just add in a couple of lemon wedges to give it a bit of a nice lemon chicken flavour. Right, so this is ready for the oven, and I'm going to put the lid on nicely in the oven. So we'll just check back in 25 minutes. Right guys, so I've taken the meat out of the oven, and I've accompanied it with a side salad. I've made sure I got my potato in, the lemon wedge, and also my onions. I've also teamed this up with some yogurt, and I've garnished it with some garam masala. And finally, I've just got 1 whole pita bread, and if you want to, you can either have it just straight with a fork, either rice or some chapati. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. Take care. Bye.